from Studio 3 at Buzz TV. It's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, time once again for The Horse's Mouth here at Tommy Mag's at my bar, where friends, new friends, old friends, all are welcome to have a seat, get a chance to tell their story about what they're doing out there in the great city of Duval. Brought to our good friends at the Foodies Care organization, helping people out there right in Northeast Florida, helping the homeless and the hungry, which is an awesome thing. This show today, we're going to talk a little music. We're going to talk a little fashion. We're going to talk a little coffee. Now, how we're going to bring those all together, I don't know at this moment. But if you've watched this show enough, it always comes together at my bar because we always have a good time. So let's welcome in the panel. Up first, Danielle and Jurrell Jiles. Hey, Danielle. Jurrell, nice to meet you guys, husband and wife. You're into fashion with Florida Fashion Week, and you are the DJ Depot in Jack. So welcome to the show. How y'all doing?
Good.
Danielle, we'll start with you. So Fashion Week, you told me off air, kind of like you're looking at New York and Paris and bringing it to Jacksonville. Tell us all about it.
So I was a talent before. After I got out of the military, I wanted to get back into modeling. And
thank you for your service. What branch did you serve?
I was in the United States Navy.
All right.
For 8 years.
Cheers to that. That's awesome. We love our military. We love them. No doubt.
Salute,
right?
salute.
Okay, so then you got into modeling, back into modeling. Okay.
Yep. And, in certain facets of modeling, you kind of age out of it because it's a young woman sport on the runway. Okay. And I wanted to be back behind the scenes. And I said, why not the South having a fashion week just like the North and over there in Paris?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I wanted to bring it here, but also I wanted to pass the baton to the next generation. Okay. So, the next generation don't listen to our grandmas and our parents. They listen to influencers and celebrities.
Yep.
So we wanted to have our seminars from Monday to Friday, which also celebrities will run it in the arts community, even sports, just like you.
Yeah, sure.
Because y'all looked fantastic in y'all tunnel walks. Y'all have the latest fashion.
That's right.
And so we wanted to make sure that sports and any facets of entertainment can tell the next generation to build a brand around themselves, regardless of what they play.
Very cool. Yeah, I mean, branding today
it's very important.
It's huge. And it's growing like crazy. And these influencers, if they do it right, they make themselves a nice brand.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
So when will your first fashion week be here in Jacksonville?
So our first show is September 26th from 3 to 7 in the middle of Orange Park Mall.
Okay.
Dillard's of Orange Park is going to be our headliner.
Okay.
We had a local designer competition and we had 2 winners. So they will hit the stage with that major brand.
Ooh.
In hopes of them to be discovered and we can create millionaires in our own backyard.
Okay. And then where do you find the models? Just modeling agencies?
We did 2 big model casting calls in the middle of the mall.
Did you really?
Like 150 models showed up. We picked about 45.
Okay. Yeah. September 26th. Good for you. That's
you gonna join us?
Well, no, I'm just making sure the audience knows.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll join you, but I have 3 daughters. They may take a ride over there.
I love that.
And see about that. But we love entrepreneurs on the show too.
I know that took a lot
of work, I'm sure, to put it all together. Yeah. Well, good. You're going to bear the fruits of the labor come the 26th.
Well, it's free to the community.
Just to pull it off. I didn't mean financial. I just meant when you accomplish something like that, it goes off. You're like, feel good about it. Yeah. Going to feel great. Real glory. But great to have you on the show. All right, tell us about the DJ business, man. How long you been doing it for?
I started in 2013.
Okay.
So right about 15 years now.
Okay.
Started off on Jack's Beach, actually.
Okay.
Had a good guy by the name of Rob Carroll. He actually gave me my first shot.
Okay.
Out at the Jack's Beach at Pier Cantina. It's no longer here.
Nice.
But
did you know DJ EL?
I didn't know him personally.
My good friend.
I didn't know him personally, but I saw him on the marquees, all over the place.
Great DJ. Yeah. Do you follow your game or your how you do it, how your style by anybody? Any other?
Not really. I was self-taught. Back then YouTube wasn't as prominent as it is now, so it was kind of like more of a hands-on kind of thing. Get off work, go in, practice for hours, and just kind of perfected it from there.
You got to have an ear for that, though, don't
for
you?
Sure.
That's got to be that's part of the gift that the good Lord has given you.
For
right?
sure.
You can. So I don't know if I'm in a band, I sing and all that, but I don't know about mixing and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
When we set up, I'm like, you guys just set it. I'll put it down, pull it down, I'll be clean it up, but I can't set it up.
I've always been into music. Started off producing, so that's kind of like, where that ear came from. And, from there, I was like, I got to figure out a way to kind of, make this, some money at this, so that's how I ventured off into it.
Will you be DJing at the Fashion Week?
I will.
Of course.
I will be.
Yeah, got to keep that husband and wife team.
That's right.
How long you guys been married?
We got married on Christmas, actually.
All right.
This year, so
congratulations. All right. Beautiful. We all look great, and best of luck with
Thank
what
you.
you're doing.
I appreciate
That's
it.
so cool. Chris Thomas is here from the Chris Thomas Project.
What's
My
up?
man.
What's up, brother?
How are you?
I'm good,
You've
man.
been traveling all over.
Yeah, it's been.
First time I heard your band was at I think it was at Judy from the Hope Foundation. She had passed away. That was a while ago. It was at the TPC.
Yeah, the
And you had your like 7 or 8 piece band. You guys were absolutely incredible.
Thank you, man.
You're still doing it. Still rocking.
Yeah, still doing different. Some things happen, and so this is you were talking about branding.
Judy's
this has been a new
Intello,
brand.
sorry.
No. Her grandson, I think, is an Army.
He graduated.
Did he graduate?
from West
But
Point.
he played, right?
He played football for him.
Dude, that's great.
Yeah.
What a great family.
Tommy. Yeah, they're an awesome
Tommy,
family.
those guys.
Yep.
But so yeah, talk about branding. It's been a whole kind of recreating over the last couple of years, and so just got back from being on Virgin Voyages, and now a featured entertainer on Virgin Voyages. So
Cool.
enabling us to take the brand and
Okay.
get around the world a little bit.
What's your jazz? What are we talking? Jazz, contemporary?
Man, more than ever, I'm doing so much R&B right now.
Are ya?
It's crazy.
Nice.
It's crazy.
Nice.
A ton of R&B.
Like, give me an example. Like, what kind of?
Think anything from 90 to 2000.
Okay.
That
That's a
era right
great
there.
era.
Yeah.
Yeah, heck yeah.
And
That's
that's mainly
smooth.
based on the demographic we're getting on the ship.
Okay.
It's the music that a lot of them, were like college, high school,
Yep.
maybe middle school, that they enjoyed the most. But still we're throwing some jazz in there because I'm a Sinatra guy by heart.
Yeah, you're
But-
great at them too.
Thank you.
You're old Frank.
But it's just been a blast, man. And so we go back out. We just got back. We did Alaska for the
Okay.
whole month of July. So got to see that.
Wow.
If nobody's ever been, you should absolutely go.
Yeah, I hear it's incredible.
Yeah, I didn't know how I would feel about it, man. but
Do
it's
you
been awesome.
do you still get nervous before a gig?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always
Just a little bit.
Yeah, I think that's because you're wanting to put on the best show you can.
It's
you're the
funny.
front
Yeah,
man.
no,
Yeah,
I love
you get
it. I love it. It's funny
Yeah.
every time and we're just a cover band, so we're just doing it for fun, and it's great. We have a great time. We have a great band, but every day of the show, like about 2 hours before you go, I feel like I get this little fever coming on, and I got to get in my bed. I got the chills. I just got to warm up for a second. I don't know. It's the weirdest thing. My wife's like, "Are you nervous?" I'm a little nervous, but then it goes away. And once you get out there, like it's like,
you
boom,
just get in
let's
the
go.
moment.
Yeah.
Feeding the
So
crowd,
cool.
they feed you back. So
That's
it's
right.
great.
yeah.
But yeah, we're off to Scotland on this next run. So,
All right.
So we're doing that one.
That's great.
Yeah, man. So it's been a
Good for
blessing.
you. Yep.
But we go into the studio. We got a Christmas single, and originals coming
Cool.
out,
Cool.
and then a couple of others that we're doing, and then there's just a lot of really cool stuff that's brewing
Yeah.
in Virgin and outside that for us right now. So
I'd love to share a few that I've written, songs that I've written.
Man,
I've been writing. I'm finding myself, I don't know why, but it's more country love songs. It's more like poems, and they're all about my wife, basically.
Gotcha.
But, in our life together. But I like them. And then I used a little AI just to see what it would sound like.
Brilliant.
But I want to record it myself.
I was doing it,
Yeah,
man.
I already did one about my dad
Yeah.
called "Man, What a Life." My dad's been gone a long time. My mother just passed.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's great. I want to. If we, could,
I had a
I'd love to catch up.
I had a country trap song sent to me.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So I'm gonna take a listen to that because I was
Cool.
like, man, that's different. So yeah,
Cool. Great to have you on the show.
thank you, man. Appreciate
Brian
it.
Hougland is on. Oh, I got it right, didn't I,
Yeah.
Brian? Right from Red Tag Coffee.
Yes.
You brought me a great gift. You heard something through the grapevine, didn't you,
I heard.
about what kind of coffee I like? And we will leave it nameless, but it's a strong Colombian coffee, I would say.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Well,
And what did you do for me?
well, this is a Nicaraguan coffee, but I roasted it this morning, dark roast
Look at
espresso
this.
blend.
What a gift.
Nice.
Tastes like coffee.
That
Yeah,
way
yeah,
you
coffee.
won't drink
Yeah,
that
coffee
other
also.
stuff anymore.
You know what's funny with coffee? I don't get anything out of it. I just like the way it tastes.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I
Like, I
drink
could
before
fall
I go to
asleep.
bed.
Yeah, I could fall asleep right after
Yeah,
having a
it
cup
makes
of
me
coffee.
sleepy. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes you sleepy.
I drink
like a
espresso
stress
rush
before
when I go to
you
bed. So
Yeah.
That is fantastic. How long have you been doing coffee?
now, off and on, probably since 2014. But I just had 2 foot surgeries this year,
Okay.
and while I'm not a gamer, I sat down and I started my business, started
Good for
getting
you.
the branding and everything going.
Okay.
While I was laid
How'd you
up.
get the red tag? How'd you come up with the name?
I am an aviation technician,
Oh,
so I
okay.
work for a local company, and I work structures and composites on F-18s.
Wow.
So
cool.
so everybody I know pretty much,
Yeah.
except for those few poor people that don't drink coffee. So I, kind of did it
Yeah.
to kind of get with some of them.
Right.
And
Well, think of the coffee industry overall. Just thinking out
huge.
loud of them. Used to be just morning.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
it's like all day
All
and
day.
night.
Yeah.
And the cold.
Yeah.
The kids, my 3 daughters, they're like some like that. Trouble like that. One likes it's cold, like it's
And
nice.
2 of my daughters are
Yeah.
baristas. One of my son is a marketing guy for
Yeah.
another coffee company.
Mm-hmm.
But I was sitting back and I was wondering, what kind of legacy I'm going to leave for my kids. And I said, I need to get off my butt. I'm getting too old. I need to get this going.
So I'm going to finish up with this because it just got me thinking. So all of you, including me, you need a good brand, right? You're branding yourself. You're trying to get out there. You're trying to brand it in a certain way. What's the key? I'm going to start with you, Chris, because you've done it a long time. You've been branding yourself a long. What's the key to finding the right brand for you, like what it represents, and it represents you, and then keeping it? How would you answer that?
What you just said was the number one thing. I would say you have to be clear on who you are, what you're about, why you want to be that, and that you're in alignment. And I think the second thing is it goes more into when people start to react to your brand. Yep. You are the brand. Right. So react back, engage.
Yeah, you got to engage.
The first day, everybody I'm in contact with on Facebook. Yep. Because it allows me that every morning I wake up, it's the same thing. Yep. Whose birthdays are it? And they get a birthday greeting from me. Yep. Just as a way to connect. If they chat back, I chat with them. If people come to a show and they like a post, hey, thank you for that. I'm acknowledging people constantly engaging that way. Yep. And I think too often when I hear other entrepreneurs, they don't see the value in that. And so I'm like, it's good. But they want to know, how did I build it?
It is. The other day I went and visited a client for the radio station. The sales rep said, hey, would you come in? Because I do the voice for them for the commercials. And there was nothing like face-to-face. Now, you can't always be face-to-face, but you do have to respond on social media because that's as close to face-to-face as people can get. Right. Yeah. And when you just, scroll by and you don't acknowledge it at all, I think they're like, well, man, but, I just said you were great. You'd say, hey, thank you. That's all you got to say.
Yeah, they took time out of their day to acknowledge something that you did. Yeah. So I don't know how your mama raised me, but, man, my mama raised me that, say your thank yous and acknowledge people because they don't have to do that.
Danielle, how about branding for you? What do you?
I just like he said, you have to be authentic to yourself. I am an authentic introvert. Okay. So I don't really like to be around people. And on the runway, you're by yourself. You may have thousands of people watching you, but you're really by yourself. So everybody kind of looks like cartoon characters to me. Yeah. But when it comes to starting for Fashion Week, I know that's my identity, but I wanted to see what was missing. Okay. And I think a lot of the next generations, they're missing the baton piece, that the older generation are not really passing it, that they're just kind of withering away and they're like, okay, what do I do? No more motivational speeches. They don't want. They want you to tell them, hey, how do I get the A to B, the B to C, then C to D? Who do I need to call? Right. Where's the email list? Where's the resources? That's what they're looking for. So to add to Florida Fashion Week, that's what I wanted to make sure that the new generation was prepared to come behind me. Yeah. And fantastic. I think that's what's missing. So I found a piece that's missing. Yep. And how I start, I want to finish. Yeah. Because you can get canceled on social media really quickly.
Oh, yeah. It's amazing too. Yeah. Over whatever. But it's look, I mean, you look at social media and everything we're doing. I mean, that's so huge. I know for me, my brand is you only live once. Like, so I'm gonna start a rock band at age 50. I'm gonna try to learn how to surf. I do these shows, do it my way. I don't want to work 9 to 5 for somebody. I never have. I just got it. It's either my way, Frank. My way, or I just got to do it that way. It's different when I was playing football. It was great. Like coaches, it just gelled. The outside world, it's never really gelled. So I figured I learned a long time ago that I got to be the one that does it. I can't rely on anybody else. Absolutely. I got to be the one through it all. Yeah. Brian, what would you say about it? You're trying to brand your coffee, man. What do you think's the most important for you to get out there?
I think the most reaction I've got is the social media. I've got the website and I promote the website, but and doing memes and stuff like that, people react to. But when I do like live videos, I've gotten better responses from actually corresponding with people versus just sending a picture out.
You're absolutely right. I've noticed that. You guys notice that? Like on social media, just a little clip before a gig or whatever. Hey, I'm out here or whatever. I like doing that with my clients. Like they really appreciate that when I show up and say, hey, let's do a quick little video. Let's talk about what you're doing. Boom, boom, boom. It takes 3 minutes out of the day,
Right.
you know?
Mhm.
And then you can edit it if you want, or you can do whatever with it, you know?
And it's out of my comfort zone. Introvert,
Yeah.
extrovert tendencies.
Yeah.
But sitting in front of a camera,
Yeah.
like, it's not my gig,
I
but
like-
my kids actually edit it for me, so it's perfect.
Yeah.
I like testing my boundaries, but I swear every time I do, like right before, I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you putting yourself through this? Case in point, so I wrote that song, Man, What a Life, with Damian Starkey from Puddle of Mud. I don't know if you know.
Oh yeah.
Really good guy. He helped rewrite it. We recorded it. He produced it, and I sang it. Well, I've sung it with my band before in front of people, but last week I did it at a charity event with a country singer who was playing the guitar, a guy named Jordan Fletcher. And I didn't warm up or practice, and I just never did it before, and I called it open water. And you've done it before, but it was really daunting. You know, it's almost like the comedians, you know, like trying to make somebody laugh and they don't laugh, you know, and it's got to be one of the most daunting things to do. But when I was done, I was like, you know what? I'm glad I did that. Like, that was not overcoming a fear, but at least, you know, breaking a barrier maybe that, you could do that. Was it that bad? No, it wasn't that bad.
You're never going to be
Yeah.
ready. I think that's where
Yeah.
people get stuck a lot of times.
Yeah.
They think, well, when this is better or when that's better, none of it's going to be better.
No.
Go.
But
That's
you
how
do
you
have to
learn.
practice.
Oh yeah,
Whatever
yeah,
you're doing, you got to practice.
Oh,
Whether it's a speech,
yeah,
pitch, whatever, song, it doesn't matter. You got to
Heck
practice
yeah.
that stuff all the time.
100%.
You know, talking in the car, talking at home, whatever.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. How are we feeling about our Jags? We all Jaguar fans? Yes. You guys from here or not really?
I'm from Lake City.
You're from Lake City. Okay.
Mhm.
How about you?
Alabama.
Alabama. What part of Alabama?
Montgomery.
Okay. My wife's from Mobile.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I've been to Mobile a bunch.
I know
of
where
times.
you're
Hey,
at.
good food over there.
Yeah. They
I
do.
wouldn't live over there. No offense.
That's why
I
I'm
do
here.
like the food. I do like the food. So you guys got teams? Who's your team? A football team, college or pro?
I mean, college, Roll Tide.
Yeah.
But pro, not really so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a Gator
Bama's-
fan.
You're a Gator fan?
But my uncle played for the New York Giants, David Tyree.
Oh yeah, no kid.
So
Was he the guy with that?
yeah,
No
Oh,
way.
wow.
You know what I'm talking about? The guy who had the
Heck
catcher on the
yeah.
helmet?
yeah.
That's your uncle.
So now I've adopted the Jaguars because I don't have anybody else to.
Well, you got Tom Coughlin's connection, right?
Yeah.
Tom was a
Yeah.
coach there. He's a
Mhm.
coach here.
He just was here for their golf thing that they had.
Okay,
Fundraiser,
yeah,
yeah.
the
The
J
fundraiser,
Fund. Yeah, I
yeah.
go every year. Yeah, cool.
Mhm.
Well, that is fantastic. That's awesome. Well, we'll allow that here. We'll allow that. How you guys feeling, Jag fan? I know you are,
Jags.
Chrissy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, feeling good. I go to the practices every
Oh, yeah?
camp. Yeah, I got the pass. I stand right on the grass and watch them. It's amazing how big some of these guys are.
They're
I mean,
huge.
it's amazing. Eric Armstead, they were doing this drill, and he beat his guy, and he's just kind of jogging, looping around, and I'm just standing because we get to stand right there and watch. And he came right by me. It was like this wall of mass, just and running like he was, you know, some smaller guy, like he was pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. I'm feeling good about the team. I am. I hope they do it again. It's gonna be fantastic.
I'm just seeing the highlights. They look really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I appreciate you guys being here. All the
Yeah,
best.
thank you.
Best of luck. Keep up the good work.
Appreciate it.
All right. That'll do it for us this time around. Make sure you check out this episode at the dailynewsnetwork.com website. And when it comes out on the bottom of the page, you'll see all their names. You just click on their names and take you right to the profile. And maybe there's a connection or networking or something that adds up for you. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. And until then, you stay safe and you be cool out there. We'll see you right here on the Horse's Mouth. Cheers.